Hello, leaders of the Miami Valley Council. Justin here to show you Parent Portal, which is a great feature you can use to allow your parents to make summer camp payments without them having to write you a check, and then the troop has to go in and pay and all that mess that we've had to deal with in the past. This is a one-stop shop where the parents can go online, pay for just their scouts, and then you don't have to worry about it, but you can still keep track of who's paid and who's not paid. So the first thing you need to do is you need to log into your unit's registration. Now, I've logged into Troop 54's registration, and you can see they have confirmed 5 scouts, 2 new, 3 regular scouts, and 2 adults. From this screen, I have a lot of different options, but the one we are focusing on today is Parent Portal. So to get into Parent Portal, I'm going to click on it, and I'm get this whole screen about you have to first use the Parent Portal checkbox, all this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and check that off. Now I'm being offered an option to set up reminders. So when do I want to be notified of these registrations? So if I want to be notified every single day, I can go ahead and check off every single day of the week. And now you as the unit leader will get a notification saying that so-and-so's parent has made a registration for this scout. There is an option to prevent them from making payments or seeing event fees. If you're using Parent Portal, I highly recommend leaving this unchecked. The only time you would do this is if this was something where the unit's just paying for everybody automatically, then maybe uncheck it, or maybe right before camp, just turn that off. If you want to control the last couple payments, you could turn it on then, but for the most part, you're going to leave that turned off. And then you're going to also want to check off this one, allow Parent Portal class selection. If you check that off, you're going to get another option, which is to email you when classes are changed through Parent Portal. That is completely up to you. If you want to be notified when a class gets changed, maybe you put that scout in something for a very specific reason, maybe like Kit Cricket Adventure, and you want to be notified if they were taken out of Kit Cricket and put in something else. That might be a reason to use it, but otherwise there's really no need to use that section. So now what we need to do is we need to click Parent Portal Credentials. This is going to load a little card that you can give to each of your scouts. So it's got all the event information, and I can see attendee Timmy Scout, and I've got his attendee ID and his password that you need to enter in to the system. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Parent Portal looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the attendee ID and the password that we've been using, and I'm going to go ahead and sign out of this registration. Click on Parent Portal, enter in that attendee ID and password. I've now logged in to Parent Portal. Now that I'm in Parent Portal, all I can see is my scout. So I see Timmy Scout. I can see how much he is paid. So currently he hasn't paid anything. I have all his information here. Maybe mom wants to add in that email address. She can do that. But she also has the ability to change his classes here. So currently he's enrolled in golf. Well, you know, he was looking at the schedule and he decided he really doesn't want to take citizenship in the world. You know, he's only 12 years old. He wants to do something a little easier. So she can come in, go to Citizenship in the World, click it to remove, and now maybe put him in Swimming Merit Badge, which is Eagle required as well, but it's a little easier than Citizenship in the World. and now they have made that change in the system. They didn't have to contact the unit leader. The unit leader didn't have to log in and do all that. The parent was able to just handle it and not have to worry about it. They can also run the blue card report and the class schedule. So maybe a couple days if the parent's being really prepared and getting their scout ready for camp, wants to come in here and print off that schedule, that is perfectly okay for them to do so. And then they can also make payments in here. So they can have it all set up, and they just click Pay Now. Once they click Pay Now, they have to agree to the policies, but they can either use a card or an e-check to make it. Obviously, they cannot use the UDA account because that does require a unit's permission to use that, and a parent wouldn't necessarily have all that information. So, once they do that, they all are set up. Now, if a parent does have more than one scout, maybe this scout has a sibling and they want to link it up, they can click Link My Other Attendee. They enter the attendee ID and password, and then it puts them all into one parent portal so they don't have to manage 3 accounts. It's all linked together and they are all set and ready to go. So that's Parent Portal. I hope this video was helpful. We definitely hope you guys utilize this feature. It's a great feature for your parents and for you to be able to manage your registrations at Woodland Trails Scout Reservation.